This is Top Secret Pilot Number 1. Record date 3/3/88. Air date TBA. It's Top Secret! Here are the clues. I can get you into hot water. My ring won't fit your finger. Eventually, you're bound to pull my plug. And I'm your rubber ducky's personal pond. The top secret answer is bathtub! From Television City in Hollywood, you can win over $15,000 in cash if you can conceal your identity on Top Secret. And now, here's the man with all the secrets, Wink Martindale.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Johnny Gilbert. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Top Secret, the show that's all about discovering secret identities. So let's get started by meeting and discovering the identities of today's players. Here they are. Hello, everybody. Tell us about yourself, Rachel, will you please?
Hi, Wink. My name's Rachel Powell. I'm from Torrance, California. I work in retail sales, and I'm going to be getting married next month.
Rachel, when you're getting married, is there anything you're going to ask special from your husband?
Only that he kisses me in the morning every day before he goes to work.
And what if he forgets?
Then I just might have a headache that night.
I hope he heard that. Rachel, good luck today. Nice to have you with us. Fred, tell us about yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Fred Sleggers, and I love skiing and backpacking, and I work as a dairyman milking cows.
I understand dairymen have their own handshake. Is that right?
That's right.
Can you, Rachel, would you, Fred, if you don't mind.
Okay. Rachel, go like this, and this is it, Wink.
Oh.
Isn't that utterly adorable, I ask you? I know, we could go on with these all night. Finally, we get over here to Julie. Julie, welcome. Tell us about Diggy.
Thank you. I'm Julie Tamayo, and I'm a native Californian, and I'm a housewife, and I love being with my family and dancing and having a good workout.
How many children do you have?
I have two. My daughter's 4, and my son is 1.
That must be the workout you were talking
It
about,
sure
right?
is. It
Julie,
sure is.
Fred, Rachel, it's nice to have all three of you here. May I wish you the very best of luck on Top Secret. Before the show, we had each player randomly select a top secret file, just like the one you saw at the beginning of the show. Each file contains one identity plus 4 clues that should reveal that identity. I said should reveal that identity. The clues can be bought when a player earns the purchase price of $250, $500, $750, or $1,000. The money is earned by correctly answering these top secret toss-up questions. Now, the value of each question is determined by our cash randomizer, which is located over the players' heads. Our players can earn between $100 and $1,000 when they lock in an answer like this. This particular answer, of course, would have been worth $800 in good whole hard cash. The object of the game is to solve your opponent's identities, all the while keeping your own identity top secret. Only the last player remaining in each game will get to keep his or her cash and go on to play our Super Sleuth round. Now, the first time you play the round for $5,000, and if you win 2 games on the same show, you'll play for $10,000. Everybody ready to play? Rachel, Fred, Julie, let's start the cash randomizer with this top secret toss-up question. Listen carefully. Outhouse or Little John? Which of these did Robin Hood find in Sherwood? Julie, for $350.
Little John.
Little John, that's what Robin Hood found in Sherwood Forest, right. Julie, you have $350 to spend on clues. Who's it going to be, Rachel or Fred's clue?
Well, I think I'm going to take Fred's $250 clue, please.
All right, Fred, this will be the first clue you show us, so lay it on us. $250 clue.
My bed is always wet.
All right, Julie, 3 seconds.
I think he's a waterbed.
Fred, she'll put you out of the game if you're a waterbed. Is that what you are? No way. Next question. Gary Hart or Rodney Dangerfield? Which one of you claims he gets no respect? Fred, for $600.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Everybody knows that, yeah. One of my personal favorites, Rodney Dangerfield. You have $600 to play with. Fred, how do you want to spend it?
Well, since Julie exposed one of mine, I'll take her $500 clue.
Ah, he's going to double it up on you, Julie. Your $500 clue, the first clue we see regarding your identity. What does it say?
It says, a lot of guys love to fiddle with my knobs.
Fred, 3 seconds.
She's a television.
Julie, he'll put you out of the game if you're a TV. Are you a television? No. Fred, you answered that with such authority. I thought you had it. The Big Bunny or Nude Air? Which was the name of Hugh Hefner's private jet? Rachel, for $1,000.
Nude Air.
Wrong. The Big Bunny. Hugh Hefner's private jet, the Big Bunny. That's incorrect, which means we'll lock you out of play for this next toss-up. Fred and Julie, for you alone. Tangerians or tangerines? Which one of you is a native of Julie, for $600.
Tangerians.
Would you believe it's tangerines if you're a native of Tangiers? Would I lie? I tell you, I don't look up the research. I just ask the questions. All right, Julie, you got a layout on this. Fred and Rachel, this is for you. Spring breaks or summer vacations? Which of these happens when an elephant lays on your bed? For $750, Fred. Fred.
Spring break.
That's right, just spring breaks. Spring breaks, that's what we're looking for. And that's the way we play our game. Fred, you have $850 to spend whatever way you see fit.
Okay, I think I'll try Rachel's $750 clue.
Moving in on Rachel this time. Rachel, big clue, $750. It could help him come up with your identity. What does it say?
I'm also glad when you use dial.
Fred, give you 3 seconds.
Her new husband.
Fred, Rachel, is it your new husband? Don't slap him, Rachel. Let him play the game. Fred or Ethel? Which one of these gets pumped at a gas... Julie, for $500.
Ethel.
Ethel gets pumped at a gas station. Absolutely. Julie, you have $600 to spend. So you can go against Fred or Rachel. How do you want to do it?
Okay, I think I'm going to take Fred's $500 clue.
All right, this is what we know about Fred so far. Just as a reminder, quick review, my bed is always wet. $500 clue, Fred.
When anyone draws butter, I flip out.
Julie, 3 seconds.
He's a butter knife.
Fred, if you're a butter knife, you're out of here. Are you a butter knife? No. Julie, I think you thought you had it. Wall Street or the Titanic? Which one took the big plunge in 1912? For $950 a biggie, Julie.
The Titanic.
Right, the Titanic. The stock market plunged in 1929. Julie, you got $1,050. You can go anywhere you want to go.
I think I'll take Fred's $1,000 clue.
Zeroing in on Fred for a $1,000 clue. First, we got a couple of reviews to do here. My bed is always wet. Remember that one, Julie? And when anyone draws butter, I flip out. Fred, what is your $1,000 clue? Listen, Julie.
What boils me is that I always end up in hot water.
Julie, 3 seconds.
He's an egg.
Fred, are you an egg? No, not an egg. Julie, you're very authoritative, though. Her acting or her eyebrows? Which of these did Brooke Shields say she's most unhappy about? Fred, I'll pay you $700 for this.
Her eyebrows.
Her eyebrows. She doesn't like her eyebrows. All right, Fred, you have $800. How do you want to spend that $800?
I'd like to buy Julie $750 clue.
Trying to get back at Julie. All right, here's what we know about Julie's secret identity to this point. A lot of guys love to fiddle with my knobs. $750 clue, Julie.
No one's charged me with assault, just batteries.
Fred, 3 seconds.
A flashlight.
Julie, are you a flashlight? No, not a flashlight. Let's keep going. Hoover or Eureka? Which one of you is a damn sight to behold? Julie, for $750.
Hoover.
Hoover, right. Hoover Dam in Arizona and in Nevada. $800. Want to go to Rachel or Fred?
I think I'm going to take Fred.
Going to try to wrap Fred up this time. Julie, this is Fred's final clue. Let's review. See what we know about Fred to this point. My bed is always wet. When anyone draws butter, I flip out. What boils me is that I always end up in hot water. Fred, your final $750 clue, please.
I have a great little tail, but I'm expensive.
Julie, 3 seconds.
He's a lobster.
Fred, if you're a lobster, you're out of here. Swimming away. Fred, are you indeed a lobster?
I sure am.
Yes! Very good. Julie? Well, Fred, you've been discovered, which eliminates you from our first game, but don't despair because you'll have a second chance to play later on in the show. For you, Fred, case is closed. See you later. We say goodbye to Fred and congratulations to Julie once again. $100 added to your score gives you $150 to spend, one down and one to go. We have Julie and Rachel. Let's find out who will win the game and try to become our first super sleuth as we continue with this next top secret toss-up. Lips or neck? According to the Cosmo report, which part of her body does a woman like to have kissed the most? For $450, Rachel.
Her neck.
That's right. The neck is the right answer. You have $450 to spend. You can only buy Julie's $250 clue because you don't have $1,000, and that's the only clue she has. So, Miss Julie, we go to you, and let's find out what we... A quick review shows a lot of guys love to fiddle with my knobs, and no one's charged me with assault, just batteries. Your $250 clue, Julie.
I'd love to play in your bedroom some night.
Rachel, 3 seconds.
Is she a radio?
I don't know. Let's find out. If she is a radio, Rachel, Julie is out of the game, and you win the game and get to try to become our super sleuth. Julie, are you a radio?
Yes, I am.
Congratulations, Rachel. So you're the winner of Game 1, Rachel. Congratulations. And Julie, you've been discovered, of course, which eliminates you from the first game. But as we told the gentleman who just said goodbye to us, you will be back for Game 2 shortly. In the meantime, Julie, case closed. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Lovely lady. Rachel, before we continue, let's take a look at your remaining clues and find out what identity Rachel kept top secret. Audience, see if you can come up with this, all right? Your $250 clue, Rachel, was what?
Sometimes people can bug me.
All right, your $500 clue?
I must admit, I do have my share of hang-ups.
And your expensive $1,000 clue would have been what?
On Father's Day, I send a card to Mr. Bell.
Audience, her secret identity. That's got it. Telephone. Very good. We had $100 to your score, Rachel. And, of course, you're the winner of the first game. Now, in just a moment, you'll have a chance to add $5,000 to your winnings in our Super Sleuth round. And we'll do that when Top Secret continues when we come back right after this commercial break. We'll be right back.
Now, back to Top Secret, and here's Wink.
Thank you, Johnny. Welcome back, everybody. Well, Rachel, so far you have $300 and a chance to really add to that now. This is your first trip to our Super Sleuth round, so you'll be playing now for a chance to win up to $5,000. Rachel, you're going to have 60 seconds to solve 6 secret identities. Each identity will have 3 clues. You may take one guess for each clue, and if you don't know the answer after the third clue, you may pass on to the next identity. Each correct answer will earn you $200, and if you can correctly solve 6 in 60 seconds, you'll win $5,000. Money you can use, right?
Yeah.
A newlywed coming up, of course. Ready to go? 60 seconds on the clock. Clue 1. My memory can make an elephant envious.
Pass.
Clue 2. You'll find a lot of bites in my apple.
Pass.
Clue 3. I have connections in Silicon Valley.
Apple computer.
Computer, yes. Clue 1. I was born in Sweetwater, not saltwater.
Pass.
Clue 2. As a kid, I finished all my spinach.
Popeye.
Yes. Clue 1. I get tired in gas stations.
Pass.
Clue 2. When I was invented, things got rolling.
Pass.
Clue 3. Pat and Vanna watch me spin.
Wheel.
Yes. Clue 1. I shine, but I do have a dark side.
Pass.
Clue 2. You've probably stolen a kiss in my light.
Pass.
Clue 3. I'm not made of green cheese.
The moon.
Yes. Clue 1. I take a beating in the morning.
Pass.
Clue 2. Careful or I'll crack.
Pass.
Clue 3. Some people prefer my sunny side up.
Eggs.
Yes. Clue 1. I'm not the colonel, but ladies love my wings.
Pass.
Clue 2. At work, my head's always in the clouds. Time's up. Clue 3 would have been, sometimes I'm up front with stewardesses. Have any idea?
Pilot.
Yeah, pilot
Oh.
would have been the answer. However, time ran out on you before you got that last one. However, you did pick up 5 right, $200 each. That gives you a total of $1,000, Rachel. We add that to your prior winnings, and you have a grand total at this point of $1,300. Not bad. We'll be right back to play Game 2 of Top Secret with all of our players back with new identities right after this. Don't go away.
Back to Wink Martindale and the second half of Top Secret.
Welcome back, everybody. You'll notice Fred and Julie have joined us once again for Game 2. Now, in order for Fred or Julie, either of you, to return tomorrow as our champion, you'll have to win this game and do better than Rachel's score of $1,000 when you play the Super Sleuth round. And Rachel, I got to tell you, I don't mean to put the pressure on you, but if you win this game, you'll play the next Super Sleuth round for $10,000. So there's a lot at stake as we continue with all new clues and all new identities. Good luck, players. Here comes your next Top Secret toss-up. Humphrey Bogart or James Cagney? Which thug wore the rug? Fred, for $250.
James Cagney.
No, Humphrey Bogart always wore a little piece on the head. That's incorrect, which means we'll lock you out of play for the next toss-up. Julie, Rachel, this one's for you only. Their shells or their sex? Which do oysters change once a year? Julie, pay $450 for this one.
They're shells.
No, they're sex, believe it or not. Oysters change their sex once a year. Again, I don't write them. So, Julie, you lay out of this one. Fred and Rachel, for you only. Learn to swim or get drunk. Which of these was Noah, the first man in... Fred, for $350.
Get drunk.
That's right. That's right. After he planted the first vineyard after the flood, he went out and had himself a good time. Fred, you have $350 to spend. Whose clue would you like to buy, Rachel's or Julie's?
I think I'd like Rachel's.
Rachel on the right. All right. This is your first clue to your new identity, Rachel. $250 one. Give it to us.
The British burned me up.
Fred, 3 seconds.
The colonies.
Rachel, would it be that you're the colonies? Not the colonies, no. Question, the Wurlitzer or the liver? Which of these organs feels no pain? Julie, for $250.
The Wurlitzer.
Yeah, the Wurlitzer. I love it. $250 clue is what you can buy. Only Fred's $250 clue. So, Fred, let's turn it over to you. Fred, your first clue of your new identity. Give it to us, please.
I'm sure I make more bread than you do.
Julie, 3 seconds.
I think he's a baker.
You think he's a baker?
Yeah.
All right, Fred, are you a baker? No baker. Let's continue. All three of you on this question. Scarecrow or Mrs. King? Which one would Mr. King hang in his cornfield to frighten Fred for $850?
Scarecrow.
Yeah, he'd hang in his cornfield to frighten the birds. Now you have a total, Fred, of $950. You can go anywhere you want to, really, Fred?
I would like to buy Rachel's $750 clue.
Zeroing in on Rachel, second clue for her. This is what we know about Rachel so far. The British burned me up. Your $750 clue, Rachel. See if this helps Fred.
I can't fly, but I have my east and west wings.
Fred, 3 seconds.
Fort Ticonderoga.
Fort Ticonderoga. I can hardly wait to ask Rachel. Are you Fort Ticonderoga? No. Stretch or belch? In the morning, which of these is the first thing ants do? For $350, Fred.
Belt.
You're not going to believe this, but they stretch. Ants get up, the first thing they do is stretch before anything else. Trust me, folks, I got all the answers here. All right, Fred, you got to lay out on this one. Rachel and Julie, Nebraska or Kentucky? In which state did Abe Lincoln take his first breath? Rachel, for $300.
Nebraska.
No, Kentucky. Rachel, you have to lay out. Fred, you're back in with Julie. Ken or Barbie? Which one of these would you throw your shrimp on? $1,000 to you, Fred, for the right answer.
Barbie.
Yeah, in Australia, throw the shrimp on the Barbie. Fred, you have $1,200. What's your pleasure, Fred?
I would like to buy Rachel's $1,000 clue.
I almost had a feeling you were going to go for that. Let's review Rachel's clues to this point. The British burned me up, and I can't fly, but I have my east and west wings. Rachel, your $1,000 clue, please.
You can find me sitting on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Fred, 3 seconds.
She's the White House.
Rachel, if you're the White House, we say goodbye to you and say congratulations to Fred. Rachel, you're the White House. Goodbye. Well, that tenor clue did it. That was the big one. Pennsylvania Avenue. So, Rachel, you've been discovered, which eliminates you from the game. You've won $1,300 so far, though. But more importantly, you earned $1,000 in the Super Sleuth round. We'll see how that score holds up a little later on. Right now, Rachel, for the moment anyway, your case is closed. We'll see you later. All righty, we had $100 for your score, Fred. That gives you $300, one down, one to go. Let's find out who will win this game as we continue with this next top secret toss-up. Fred and Julie, his big feet or his succulent thighs? Which one of these has Colonel Sanders become most? Fred, for $300.
His succulent thighs.
So delicious are those succulent thighs. Oh, yes, I do love them. Got a few pounds to prove it. Fred, you have $600. What do you want to do with Julie's clues?
I'd like to buy Julie's $500 clue.
All right, this is her first clue, Julie. You've protected him so far. What does that $500 clue say?
It says, I'm often copied, but the original is carbon.
Fred, 3 seconds.
She's a diamond.
Julie, could it be that on that first clue he knows you're a diamond?
I think he's right.
Yes, that is right. Fred, you win the game. Well, congratulations to you, Fred, and to you, Julie. You've been discovered, which eliminates you from the game. We're going to give you a couple of nice parting gifts, however, and our thanks for being with us. Case closed. Julie, we were delighted to have you with us on Top
Thank you.
Secret.
I had a real good time.
Thank you very much. Lovely lady.
Thank you.
Fred, just for fun, Let's see if the audience can come up with this. Let's take a look at your remaining clues and find out what identity you kept top secret in this game. What was your $500 clue?
I make it hot for a lot of turkeys.
Your $750 clue?
I'm not a fighter. Mr. Muscle can wipe me out.
And your $1,000 clue. I think they got it.
I have this pilot that gets me warm in a hurry.
Audience? Oven. Yes, well, I heard about 14 different answers, but I heard oven loud and clear. $100 is added to your score, Fred. That gives you a total of $200. So our congratulations for winning the game. Come on down here. You'll have a chance to add $5,000 to your winnings when Top Secret continues when we come back right after this commercial timeout. Don't go away.
Back to Wink and the Super Sleuth Round.
And we want to say welcome back to Fred. Fred, this is your first visit to the Super Sleuth Round, so you'll be playing for a chance to win up to $5,000. Come on over here, Fred. You remember Rachel earlier won $1,000, so that's the score that you have to beat to be our champion. You'll have 60 seconds to solve 6 secret identities. Each correct answer earns you $200. If you get all 6, you'll win $5,000. Money you can use, money you'd like to put in your pocket. Well, good luck to you. 60 seconds on the clock, please. Ready? Clue 1. When I fly, I take my trunk.
Pass.
Clue 2. I work for peanuts in a movie.
Pass.
Clue 3. For an elephant, I'm pretty smarto.
Dumbo.
Yes. Clue 1. Sometimes I wear a brown jacket.
Pass.
Clue 2. I show up for dinner even if I'm stuffed.
Pass.
Clue 3. A waiter may say, this spud's for you.
Bud Light.
No, potato. Clue 1. I love to keep people waiting.
Pass.
Clue 2. I don't mind needling you.
Pass.
Clue 3. Spock and Seuss share my title.
The Baby Book.
No, doctor. Clue 1. People pull strings to make me talk.
Pass.
Clue 2. I have 72 freckles and red hair.
Pass.
Clue 3. My friends are Buffalo and a clown.
Howdy doody.
Yes. Clue 1. Some men learn to live without me.
Pass.
Clue 2. Strand for strand, I come out on top.
A wig.
No. Clue 3. Women do like to tease me.
Hair.
Yes. Clue 1. I drive horny critters from town to town.
Pass.
Clue 2. Because of my job, my legs are chapped. Oh, time's up. The final clue was going to be, on the trail, I eat a lot of dust. And the answer, cowboy.
Cowboy.
Cowboy. Turn around here. I'm sorry, time ran out on you, Fred, but that happens from time to time. You picked up, let's see, 3 right. We double that, $200 each. Gives you $600. And we're going to come back in just a moment to total things up and get the scores and see who came out on top for Top Secret for today right after we take this commercial break. Well, let's wrap up our scores now. Fred, unfortunately, came in second today. You won $600 in the bonus game, $200 in our main game for a total of $800. Not a bad day's work. Congratulations to you, Fred.
Thank you.
And to you, Rachel, you picked up $1,000 in the Super Sleuth Round, which was the high score for today, fortunately for you. That earns you the right to return tomorrow as our champion. The $1,000 won in the bonus round, added to the $300 you won in the main game, gives you a grand total today of $1,300. Rachel, we'll see you tomorrow. That's all the time we have for today. Please join us again tomorrow when our champion Rachel goes undercover once again and tries to keep her new identity top secret. I'm Wink Martindale. Goodbye, everybody.
If you like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more. And check out my Facebook page for other exciting content.